asked you guys what I should buy at Trader Joe's, and here's what you said. Hey guys, it's Maddie from Let's Eat Plants, and if you're new here, I am all about healthy vegan meal prep. With the exception of today's video, this haul is not gonna be super healthy, but it is going to be all vegan. Most of the time I eat healthy, but sometimes I just like to get some fun vegan treats. At the end, I'm also gonna do a taste test of things I haven't tried before, so make sure you stick around for that. As many of you know, I am originally from California, and I've been going to Trader Joe's ever since I was a kid. But now that I live in Toronto, I have to drive to Buffalo if I want to get my Trader Joe's fix. So my husband and I recently made a special trip, and of course I asked you guys what vegan stuff I had to try. Okay, I've separated everything into 3 piles. This pile is things that I always get every time I go to Trader Joe's. This pile is all the things recommended by you. And this pile is just stuff that I thought looked good while I was shopping and decided to add it to my cart. Okay, starting off with the top of the pile, I got 2 of these Soy Chorizos, which a lot of you recommended as well. This is absolutely delicious. If you haven't tried it before, I highly recommend it. I also really love Trader Joe's Tempeh, mainly because it is such a good price. Here in Toronto, I see Tempeh for $5, $6, or even $7 in some places. So I wanted to get like 10 of these, and they only had 1. This was literally the last one left on the shelf, so I just ended up getting 1. But I personally love Tempeh. I think it is delicious. I usually like to just pan fry it, but you can even steam it first. Some people find that it tastes a little bit better that way. I love these organic corn chips. To me, they taste exactly like Fritos, although they're a little bit thicker. They are just so tasty. These little rice crackers are also a staple with hummus. That is my favorite combo, and someone recommended these as well as the multi-seed with tamari. I think I've gotten these a few times before, but either of these will make a perfect pair for hummus. Another bag of chips. My husband Q actually really likes these chips. They are quite spicy, so if you do like it a little bit spicy, these are delicious. Popcorn is definitely a basic pantry staple, but I find that the price is really good at Trader Joe's, or maybe it is just compared to where I am. So I ended up getting 3 of these bags. I love to make popcorn either in my air popper or even in the microwave. You can just pop some kernels into a microwave safe bowl or even a paper bag, and boom, you have instant microwave popcorn. I love these sun-dried tomatoes that are just dry. They're not packed in any oil. I cannot find these anywhere in Toronto. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right places, but every time I go to Trader Joe's, I have to get these because they are such a good price. I mainly like them in pastas, but you can also add them to salads or to like a risotto. Very versatile. And the last little snacky thing, these crunchy pea chips. I thought I was gonna eat these on the drive home. They make such a good car snack, but I managed to save them for this haul, and they will get stored with our chips, which we eat every once in a while. I love sourdough bread, and actually I do make my own at home now, but it takes a little bit of time and effort, and this is actually one of my favorite sourdoughs in terms of flavor. So I just wanted to have this on hand for toast, and it also makes really good sandwiches. I did get some multiples of things because I know that I probably won't be visiting for a little while. This Hatch Valley salsa is delicious. I think that this one is a little bit spicy, so I like to mix it with the salsa verde, which I also got. Just a really delicious green salsa. This will jazz up any burrito bowls, tacos, enchiladas, etc. As I mentioned, I got these salsa verde as well. I got 4 bottles of this because this is my absolute favorite. I feel like I could drink this. I just love it so much. But it isn't very spicy, so that's why I wanted to mix it together with the Hatch Valley. I could just eat this one plain as well. Put it on anything, and it just adds that delicious tang and flavor. It's making my mouth water already. Tahini. Now, I really like the flavor of Trader Joe's tahini. If you haven't tried a lot of different tahinis before, the flavor can vary quite a bit. Not all of them taste the same. So I do really like the flavor of this one, and I feel that the price is pretty good compared to what I buy it for here. So I got 2 of these. This should make me quite a bit of hummus and salad dressings. Sriracha and roasted garlic barbecue sauce. This has a nice kick to it. When we bought it before, my husband Q also really liked this one. Just adds a nice little spiciness to a regular barbecue sauce, and that roasted garlic also gives it a little more flavor and punch. Dijon mustard. I don't know that this is a staple that I need to buy it from Trader Joe's, but I saw it. It was a good price. I realized I was out of Dijon mustard, so that's how it ended up in my cart. I got 2 of these fire roasted green chilies. These are also a really great price. I usually buy more of them, but I didn't really have anything in mind on how to use them up, so I decided just to get 2, and I'll probably just use them in tacos or enchiladas. And these are just spices that I was out of. Garlic powder, powder. I do usually buy the large bulk size of garlic powder now and refill my smaller jars, but I actually broke one of my jars recently and it happened to be the garlic powder, and I like Trader Joe's garlic powder flavor, so I decided to replace the whole jar. I also really like their smoked paprika and I had just run out of that, so I got another tin of this. It has a very, very nice smoky flavor, so it's really good to add into like faux meat dishes. The umami seasoning, if you haven't tried this yet, this is delicious. It just adds a nice kind of like a salty, savory flavor to anything you want to add it to. And I personally don't find the mushroom overpowering. I would use it in a lot of different dishes like soups or stews or even like pasta sauce. And last but not least, the classic everything but the bagel seasoning. I have actually been making my own blend of this because it's basically just sesame seeds, poppy seeds, garlic powder, dehydrated onion, and salt, I believe. But it's convenient to have this already made blend, and it'll be nice to have one more bottle that I can use to refill with my own spices once it is finished. Okay, these items are all things that I had never tried before and were 100% recommended by you guys, so I'm very excited to try these. First up, these crunchy curls. Now this is a potato and lentil snack, which, hey, I like to add a little lentils into my chips to make them a little bit healthier, so I will be trying these later with you guys. We have these oat ice cream sandwiches, which also come highly recommended. I remember when Trader Joe's used to have tofuti cuties. I didn't see them, so maybe they don't have them anymore, and maybe these are kind of a replacement for that. Either way, I'm excited. These dark chocolate sunflower seed cups, I think I've actually bought these one time before. Can't remember for sure, but I bought them again just in case, and holy moly, so delicious. I wish I had bought more of these actually. If you haven't tried these yet, highly recommend. Someone also recommended to buy some chocolate, so I found this dark chocolate truffle bar. I haven't tried a lot of their vegan chocolate. This was the best looking one, and I chose it because it said it was truffle. I think it has like a truffly soft filling. Sounds pretty good to me. The Trader Joe's vegan dressings also came highly recommended. I thought that they were kind of pricey. They were $4 each, so I only picked one. I picked this creamy dill. I just decided to try one just in case I don't love it. The Ajika seasoning blend also comes highly recommended. Not only did one of you recommend it, but I've also seen it in other forums. People love this seasoning. It looks like chili peppers, coriander, fenugreek, minced garlic, salt, and marigold. Black garlic, I ended up getting 2 of these because one of you recommended it, but also it has been on my list to try for a long time. So I think that you can just use this for topping things, like maybe top your avocado toast. I'm not really sure what else, but I read that it was pretty healthy. I think black garlic has some health benefits, so that was why I was interested in trying it. So I got 2 of them. And then our 2 refrigerated dips. I'm pretty sure I've had this one time before, but it has been a while. This is the kale, cashew, and basil pesto. I think this will be great to have over pasta or even as a pizza sauce. Like instead of marinara sauce, do a pesto. That would be really good too. And then this one I had never even heard of before. This is the vegan caramelized onion dip. I was a little bit skeptical of this because it was kind of pricey. It was over $4, which seems kind of pricey for a dip, but somebody recommended it and I tried it, and oh my goodness, this might be my most favorite item so far. And lastly, the items that I just saw and was like, ooh, I must try these. This oat non-dairy creamer, I saw this as I was perusing the refrigerated section, and we don't often buy sweetened coffee creamers, but we do occasionally buy the silk ones for special occasions like Christmas and stuff like that. I have no idea if it'll be good or not, but I did see it in someone else's Trader Joe's haul, and I thought, that's a pretty good sign if someone else is buying it. This vegan cream cheese, I feel like is also such a gamble because with vegan cream cheese, it's just so hit or miss. I don't love all of the ones that I've tried, and I have tried quite a few, so I haven't heard any reviews on this. I did not have anyone recommend it to me, but I saw it and I was like, you know what? Let's try the Trader Joe's version. I got this harissa paste. I've never tried harissa paste. I think it's a little bit spicy, so I'm excited to taste it. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna use it, maybe in a pasta. I was even thinking maybe a little bit on some avocado toast might be nice. More spices, because I was in the spice aisle for a while. They had so many new ones that I've never tried before. So I got this everyday seasoning. It looks pretty basic, but it looks like a nice blend of salt, mustard seed, black peppercorns, coriander, onion, garlic, paprika, and chili powder. So I think this will be nice just as a finishing seasoning. And then I also got this South African smoke seasoning blend, which is paprika leaves, sea salt, garlic, and basil. So it doesn't sound spicy or even even really smoky, but it says smoke on it. So I thought maybe it would add a nice smokiness, like in a dish that you would use smoked paprika for or liquid smoke. And then I also got this sriracha sprinkle. Now, as I was checking out, the cashier said, this is delicious. He said it's spicy, but super, super yummy. And then I also got the citrusy garlic seasoning blend. Sounds delicious. I'm excited to try both of these. We will try these together. Okay, 2 frozen vegan items. I did have to limit how many frozen vegan things I brought back because I only had so much space in my cooler, but these both looked good. First up are these chickenless crispy tenders. These look basically just like chicken strips, although it does say that they're made with whole grains, so it looks like they have amaranth, quinoa, millet, sorghum, and teff in them, so a little bit more nutritious, I guess. And then also these buffalo style chickenless wings with 15 grams of protein per serving and a spicy wing sauce. These were not recommended in particular, but I have seen a couple people post about them on IG. They look kind of like drumsticks. They're made with coconut milk, but they are chocolate flavor. I also got this blood orange tea to try. I'm a big fan of tea. I like to drink it in the evenings, so especially if a tea is caffeine free, that is good for me. These white truffle potato chips. I really like truffle flavor, so I hope that these are tasty. And then also these lentil and chickpea crisps. These look delicious. I'm ready to try some right now. I hardly ever get the drinks at Trader Joe's, but for some reason, I really wanted to try this Italian blood orange soda. I must have been thirsty while I was shopping or something. And then finally, I can honestly and truly say that these were impulse buys. I literally picked them up, put them back down, and then picked them up again. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be here for a while. Let's try these because they're both vegan. So first is this Yuzu Ripple. I believe that this is a coconut base ice cream, but with yuzu in it, which I believe is kind of like a citrusy flavor. I kind of think my husband might like this one, which is why I picked it up. And then also this Oat Okie Dokie Ice Cream, New Zealand inspired with caramel swirl and sponge candy bits. Okay, this is my favorite part of the video. We're gonna do a little taste test. I actually wanna start with the creamy dill dressing. I got a little carrot to try with. Let's do it. It tastes very dilly and delicious. Like creamy dill is the perfect description for this dressing. If you like a creamy dressing with a lot of dill flavor, you will love this. Okay, let's go ahead and try the harissa paste next. Now, obviously you wouldn't be eating this plain, you'll be eating it in something, but we'll just taste a little bit off of a spoon. Smells very peppery, like bell peppery. Whoa, spicy, very, very spicy. Ooh, that has got a kick to it. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that is nice though. Okay, let's go ahead and try our seasonings next. We'll start with the citrusy garlic, and I'm just doing a little bit onto this spoon. Ooh, you can smell the citrus. That's nice. It's like lime salt, and you can definitely taste that orange peel, bitter orange oil. That's what it is. It reminds me of like kind of what you would use for a fish dish. So I'm thinking like if you did a tofu fish, that this would be really good with it. Let's do the ajika next. Does not smell spicy. It says it's spicy, oh dear. Another spicy one, but it's really tasty. I like this one a lot. This is giving me stew vibes, like some kind of lentil or chickpea stew. I think this would be really good on. Let's do the sriracha sprinkle next. That is like dehydrated sriracha sauce. It is garlicky and spicy and just has that familiar sriracha flavor on a stir fry that you wanted a little bit of heat on. This would be good for, I'm also thinking in a soup, like a ramen or another kind of noodle soup. This would be really good. So all the spices, definitely thumbs up. Let's do our chips next. I wanna try these crunchy curls recommended by you guys. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I mean, am I surprised that I like a chip snack? Not really, but these are very, very tasty. Would definitely buy these again. Okay, and the lentil and chickpea crisps. I guess we got a little lentil chip theme going on here. If you've ever had a papadum at an Indian restaurant, that's exactly what these taste like, but they're just in cute little chip form. I do think I like the crunchy curls a little bit better than these. These are good, but I don't know that I would eat them as just like a chip snack. I would probably want them with a full Indian meal, like some dal and rice would go really nicely with these. They're nice, they're tasty, but I probably wouldn't buy them again. Okay, onto the desserts. Let's do one of these oat sandwiches first. These are almost exactly like Tofutti Cuties, but I think better. Oh my gosh, delicious. Highly recommend, will definitely buy again. Let's try one of these mini cones. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, they really are mini. I love it. A little bit of a prominent coconut flavor, but that texture is really nice and creamy. It's almost like a mousse ice cream. The cone is a little bit chewy, and you've got to eat down to the bottom to see if there's some kind of like secret chocolate core down there. There is. I'm torn on this one. I probably wouldn't buy them every time I go. I don't think that they're a must buy, but if you like a chocolatey coconut flavor, these are tasty. Let's actually try the yuzu coconut first. Oh my gosh, that is so tasty. It's got these big yuzu chunks in it. For being a last minute impulse buy, I am glad this wound up in my cart. And then lastly, our oat ice cream. Very creamy texture, not enough caramel swirl though that I've found so far. And I'm also looking for these candy bits. Where are they at? It's just a touch artificially flavored tasting. I would give this like a solid 7 out of 10. And then last but not least, we have our dark chocolate truffle bar. Now, not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting some kind of a truffle filling, like a softer filling, whereas this just looks like a regular dark chocolate bar. So I guess a little bit disappointed that it's not quite as truffly as I expected, but it's still really delicious. It is just like a really nice, rich dark chocolate bar that is not too bitter. If you want to see me taste test the rest of these items from this haul, make sure you're following my Instagram. I will be doing some reels where I taste test the new things as soon as I open them. And also a big thank you to everybody who recommended items for me to try. Actually, let me know in the comments below, do you have a favorite vegan snack that you like to get every once in a while? It doesn't have to be from Trader Joe's, just something that always makes you so excited to get it. I would love to hear what your favorite snack is. And with that, let's eat plants, and I'll see you guys next time.